So we got like, let's put it this way. A guy with a ball sack, a functioning ball sack. He has like testosterone running in his veins. Not that much, of course, not that much. But he's paying for another guy to do a sort of like review on him, on how he looks. And I mean, essentially, this guy has found a business. Of course, like he has a bunch of soy boys paying him to get advice from him. He's like coaching these guys into masculinity. But that is a sad thing. If you're fatherless, I mean, you might even have a dad, but these guys, I would say that half of these guys they're fatherless. You're paying for another man to teach you. Imagine your grandpa doing that. Your grandpa paying for another man to teach you how to talk to women or how to work out. I mean, how to work out. Yeah, there's like training programs and stuff like that. People pay for personal trainers. People pay for that kind of thing, right? It's a business by itself. But paying for another man to teach you how to talk to women, that is fucked
Didn't
up.
you come
man.
on here like a week ago?
You got guys like that, okay?
Advice on talking to women.
Okay. Looks maxing. Let's see the physique. Let's see the body.
Looks maxing. The term is everywhere.
A lot of new guys today. Wow, interesting.
I got you from social media. I seen your videos there. All right.
This guy looks really Indian. I mean, yeah. Soy. This guy's estrogen levels are probably higher than testosterone levels. Look at the pecs, bro. It's just
listen. We got it.
Soy maxed. This guy just got soy maxed. It's brutal. I mean, it's not even his fault. I can say that it's not even his fault. It's probably his, parents, not parents, but the whole environment, the whole agenda that tells you to eat soy, and avoid eating red meat and stuff like that, and taking sun, stay indoors, do not take sunlight, do not sunbathe.
Week basis. Are you trying?
Just take the vitamin D pills. It works fantastically. I honestly feel like, yeah, maybe you should take the vitamin D pills and supplements, but if you can get it organically in the most original way possible, like just sunbathe, for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, then you better off of just, you better than just taking the supplements.
Wait, like at home, and I eat whatever my mom makes. So
Not gonna.
Yeah, this guy talks like a.
Why?
Nobody's gonna teach you on how to be confident, my man. It doesn't matter how much you pay. It doesn't matter. You can pay for the best coach in the entire world, like the most masculine guy. That guy's not gonna give you. He might give you some tips, like general tips, like work out, track your calories, right? I don't know. Take some sunlight, go outside, step outside, talk to women. But that is just general advice that you can get from anybody, from any, old fella that's sitting on a bank on a random Sunday, can talk to guys like that, and you can get the same kind of advice.
Would you go to the gym for a year and not do it right?
That is solid, though. That is solid. I see plenty of guys going to the gym. I mean, not doing their best, just doing as little effort as possible. I get it. The gym is not for everybody because it's something like I don't even define it as a sport. It's a static kind of motion, right? There's no adrenaline, there's no competition. I feel like bodybuilding is a little silly because bodybuilding is, I mean, of course, you see the guys who just broke any kind of barriers, any physical barriers that people naturally have in order to build a extremely muscular body, right? They're just breaking the limits of the human body. From that perspective, it's cool. It's nice. But there's no real competition, you know what I mean? Like, I'm faster than you. I mean, if you're talking about weightlifting, then yeah, but it's just that I lost my train of thought. Never mind.
Why is this? Can y'all explain? Can y'all help me? I need some help from y'all today. Why do us men choose to do things, but we just persist to half-ass it? If I'm gonna go to the gym, I'm gonna try to do that shit 100%. What's the point of me going?
Yeah, that's a good mindset, though.
Yeah, that's true. So I just had a question. How do you track your food, like in your calories and stuff?
You just ignore what the guy said. Yeah, that's true. How do you track your calories? Bro, you gotta train as hard as you can first. Then you think about the calories.
Calories you should be burning.
Okay, sounds good. And I just needed some look maxing advice on my like hair, my beard, stuff like that.
Your beard doesn't look bad. Let me see the hair.
Let me see the hair. What do you want to look at? You can see the
You
hair.
got to fix it somehow. Like I know it doesn't look bad, but like it looks
just trim it a little bit.
You just came out.
Do not go for the fade look. Do not fall for that trap. The fade, the buzz cut is not for everybody. You got to have the right cranium size, the right cranium shape in order to get that one. Otherwise, you're gonna look like Michael Cera. You're gonna look like Jimmy Neutron.
Come out of the shower or something.
So
yeah, just take a shower, bro. Just take a shower theory.
What should I get? Like when I go to the barber, what should I tell him?
I don't think your hair is bad. I just think you need.
You see, this guy's asking for advice for another man on how to get his hair cut. On how to get a haircut. Okay, I'm gonna go to the barber, and what should I tell the barber? Bro, what the lack of masculine reference in your life. I mean, the lack of control over your own life. I mean, I know I'm not at the right spot either, but I just know what kind of haircut I want, bro. I know my hair looks like shit, but it's just that I don't rely on someone else's like reply or decision or opinion on the way that my hair should look like. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing. As a man, you should not really care that much about such little things. You should. I mean, there are a bunch of details, right? Like, oh, the way you get your haircut and stuff like that. Like you trim it in this way. It's like subtlety, right? Some things they might improve a lot with subtlety. But asking for another man, like, oh, what should I tell the barber? What should you tell the barber?
Some kind of like styling that's different.
I feel like these guys are just like, I don't know, feeling lonely. They want someone to talk to. And they pay for this guy. I mean, this guy's giving like solid advice, you know, the fix fearless. Yeah, he gives like solid advice. The thing is that he has an audience that pays for this kind of thing, like really soy maxed guys.
Move it back a little bit. Let me see. Oh no, not that. You can leave it fluffed up like that, but just style it a little bit better. Get in better shape. Okay. Yeah. What's going on with girls?
Yeah, so the thing is, right, I can talk to girls at parties and stuff, like social gatherings. I can go up to them there. But like I'm in university, and if I find an attractive girl like that I want to go up to and talk to, I get like really nervous. My hands start sweating. I start like my mouth gets dry and stuff. So I get like,
God, wow. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? You got men who'd rather go to war, who'd rather hold a rifle and just step into the jungle and fight the Vietnamese, go to Vietnam again. Fight the Vietnamese motherfuckers on the trees, the gooks, than to, I don't know, talk to a girl, man. Come up to a girl and just say hi, You got guys who would rather choose that scenario than talking to a random girl, especially if she's like very attractive, because very attractive girls, they simply carry this kind of aura that makes men shake themselves. They just tremble before talking to them, before even when they consider on talking to them, they just get a gut wrenching feeling.
Really nervous approaching girls. So I was wondering, what can I do?
Again, as I said, do not approach girls, do not approach women if they have not shown you a sign of interest. If they have not shown you prior to talking to them, they have not shown you an indicator, any kind of indicator that they're interested in you, like looking at you, visual contact, eye contact, establishing some kind of continuous eye contact. Not that she's like staring at you, but she looks at you over time, right? Like an invitation, like come talk to me, right? It's not always like that. It's not a guarantee, but it's a far better sign than just coming up to a girl that has not even seen you before, right? She did not even look at your face. So I would simply not. I would avoid approaching girls who have not seen me.
That's because
see me first, and then you see if there's something. I don't know. It's risky. You can take the risk.
You have anxiety because you think that the girl is better.
Of course, this guy has anxiety. Of course, this guy has anxiety. Look at the body shape. And for all the looks masters, like I see some looks masters go like, "Oh, body doesn't matter, bro." What are you on, bro? Oh, face is the only thing that matters. Yeah, sure thing. Yeah. I mean, of course that there's a point where muscles, they're going to attract more men than women. You're going to get gym bros asking you, oh, bro, what is your routine? What do you take, bro? How much of tram do you take on a weekly basis, bro? You know, instead of like attracting real women who are interested in you, you know, like it raises your attractiveness, overall attractiveness or sex appeal. And you're going to have lots of women as well that actually care about muscles, you know, who see muscles like as something exotic, you know, just like women who would go for a guy who's like 6'7". So you got women who has a certain, I don't know, minor preference. I would say that, you know, for guys who are very, very muscular. But there's a sweet spot. There's a sweet spot where the muscles, like shredded body, an athletic physique, will result in much more positive outcome than the opposite, or than just neutral, right? Than just like, oh, it doesn't serve any. It is like it doesn't bring me any kind of results. You know, it's not like that. Unless you're, I don't know, 5'2", but even it's better for you to be 5'2" and shredded and muscular and athletic than to be either too skinny or, you know, chubby. It's always better to be athletic. Being athletic there's no other options for a man, especially in this modern days, right? Where you have time, you have the comfort, you have a condition. Most people, you know, I would say that at least in the West, they have the condition to simply, you know, they can go to the gym, they can work out, they can eat healthy. So you have everything at your reach to build a decent body, right? Compared to your grandpa, for example, motherfucker was like, I don't know, holding a rifle in World War I or World War II, and didn't really have the resources, you know, as much resources as we have. So there's no excuse. And there's no excuse. There's no room for debate, honestly. Working out will always be better. Building muscle will always be better than not doing anything. Than being way too lean, than being built like Machine Gun Kelly. You know, motherfuckers want to be built like Machine Gun Kelly. He's tall. He hasn't okay, look, I don't know what his rate would be based on face IQ, the way he rates people. Probably slightly above average, maybe. I don't know. Look at the way this guy is built. I mean, do you think... I feel like my 13 years old cousin could beat this guy in a fight. Because this motherfucker is so thin. Like, he could put on some weight, you know what I mean? So, I mean, that is the thing. That is the thing I'm trying to say here. I'm not bashing on him. I'm just saying that it's better for you to be at least athletic, not to be a bodybuilder, right? Just don't have to chase a bodybuilder kind of body, but be at least athletic than not to be, you know, way too skinny or too fragile. You gotta look like you can kill somebody. That is the thing. Women love that shit. You gotta look like the kind of guy who can kill somebody with his bare hands. But simply, I mean, he has the potential to do that. In a case where he, you know, would have to defend himself or defend somebody he loves, he has the potential to do that. There's a certain kind of physique that allows you to do that. That has more potential to do that. I mean, I know it might sound crazy, but it is the way it is. So being built like a Michael Cera, but having an extremely attractive face, is not the only way to go. And you can choose one thing and not choose the other one. One thing you actually have a certain kind of like control over it, and the other one you don't. You don't have control over your face. Over the most features in your face, you simply don't have control. Or you have to add some very invasive procedure in order to, you know, have to intervene with an invasive procedure in order to change something. Not to change eye shape or nose shape or anything, but body shape, unless, I mean, unless you're built like, I don't know, with very, very narrow shoulders, or you're really short. Most cases, like 99% of the cases, I mean, talking about the average man, it's much better for him to work out. It's going to give him way like it's gonna bring way more positive. It's gonna yield positive results rather than negative, right? There's no reason to not work out. Let's go back to the video.
How can I like lose some weight and like get more?
I mean, look at the way these guys talk, man. It's just
more fit.
it's just brutal.
I'm a bit.
So
I
next.
do pack up a lot of weight, right?
How old are
The guy is just nervous while talking to another man.
you?
I'm 26. I'm almost the same age as you.
Stand up. Let me see how you 26 on some metabolism stuff. Stand up. You got some pants on?
Yeah.
Let me see. Let me take your shirt off. Let me see what your body. Let me see what you're
No
working
worries,
with.
no worries.
Bro, he's just gonna maul this guy on live stream.
So
I mean, he knows all this guy looks like. It's obvious. You can see he doesn't need to be shirtless for you to see the body shape, bro. You can see the shape already. You can see the tits sticking out of his t-shirt.
can I flex?
Bro has boobs. God.
No, just whatever you want to do.
You flex? Where are you gonna flex?
Just take it off. Whatever you want to do. Can you flex?
Wow, what the and he's flexing.
What the fuck are you finna?
He is. This is peak autism. Let me tell you, there's no way. There's no way. No. This is autism. There's no fucking way. I mean, look at these motherfuckers. Look at these guys. I mean, what are you gonna tell this guy? What advice are you gonna give him? What advice? Tell me, what the fuck you gonna tell this guy? Like, oh, you should improve your looks. You're gonna hit the. I mean, again, my advice, my way of thinking. This guy should hit the gym. He would benefit of going to the gym rather than not doing it, right? It would be better for him to simply hit the gym than to not do it, than to be, I don't know, sedentary.
That it ain't nothing about the first 5 minutes. Can you stand up and let's see the physique?
1 second.
Oh,
Make sure you got pants on, bro.
Oh God, well, yeah. He just likes to roast, man. I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah, first 5 minutes, my ass. First 5 minutes.
Wow. I mean, what
It's
is
the
that
first 5
body
minutes.
shape, bro?
This is why the girls don't want to talk to you. Are you looking?
Dude is getting roasted. I mean, girls do care about muscles. It's that simple. Oh, there's like the tier list. I mean, there's the, degree of importance. First, you got face, and then you got height, and then you got frame, then you got muscles. It's important. It's much more important than other things that are like looks, like soft maxing, old fashioned fashion. It doesn't matter how well you dress if your body is not good. If your body's not at least athletic, athletic looking.
Looking at your body, your appearance is bad.
Yeah, bro paid. I don't know how much these guys pay him. It's probably a community, right? And they just pay to get roasted. That is the thing. Lack of friends. These guys don't have friends. You don't have friends to tell you that. You don't need to pay for someone else to tell you that thing. Just get some friends. Some guys who are honest with you. I mean, you don't have a dad, right? You don't have a father. I mean, you cannot choose that thing. You cannot choose whether to have a dad presence in your life, grow up with a strong dad. I mean, everybody would love to have that. Having a strong and respectful and honorable dad in your household, in your upbringing, simply improves your capability of dealing with pain and being strong by, I don't know how much percent, like by 100%, right? But if there's lack of that, if you were unfortunate, right? You were unfortunate to have that. You did not have that, I don't know, your parents, they got a divorce or something. At adulthood, later in life, you still have time to fix those things. But not paying for other guys, you know what I mean? Paying for other men, just like get some friends and listen. This is screwed up, man.
Like a permanent.
You were over 200 pounds. Your stomach is big. Huh?
I said that's what they weighed me as.
Who weighed you?
The doctor.
No, that's not accurate. You're
This guy looks funny.
not 205. You're over 200 pounds, well over. You create a different problem than the problem that is actually apparent. You came up here saying, oh, the first 5 minutes. It ain't got nothing to do with the first 5 minutes. Your appearance is why they don't want to fuck with you. And then they put you in the...
What is the sound effect? God damn. Yeah. Just kind of gay. Oh my God. He's just like roasting. He's getting paid to roast these guys. This is marvelous. This is amazing. I would love to have that. This is a smart. We cannot deny that this guy's smart, right? He has found that there's a demand for that, and he's offering a service that somehow attempts to fix these guys' kind of like lifestyle or flaws, which wouldn't really require a kind of coaching, a live stream. Just have some friends, and hit the gym with them. Just do the soft maxing, which is reachable for you, which is within your reach, and then you can maybe consider like hard maxing surgeries. But what kind of surgery will these guys get? What kind of surgery, right? Tell me, what surgery? Oh, orbital decompression. I mean, eyelid lifting, eyelid retraction, rhinoplasty, double jaw surgery. What else? It wouldn't really fix. It wouldn't really fix that much. So surgery is not for everybody. Some people go like, oh, either go surgery or nothing. Nah, this guy would be much better off just hitting the gym and like know your place, know your league. But try not to step up, and date girls who are much higher than what your actual rating. You got to know your place. You got to shoot your shot where you have the higher chances, right? Like higher win rate. You got other guys.
But how
you see, it's always the same kind of like, always it's the same vibes.
Why you don't have any individual?
I'm not even roasting these guys. Just I feel bad, man. I don't know.
To be able to go, man, goodness gracious, bro. What is
your advice?
Yeah, my advice is go your ass to the damn gym and stop being silly. Stop acting like a little kid.
You see, that's the thing. That's something you should have heard from your dad at young age. Not in an authoritarian way, because you don't want to grow up like what is his name? Strickland. You want to be like Strickland, who had a terrible father, who had a terrible dad, who would beat the shit out of him, because he was, I don't know, late for lunch. His dad would simply spank the fuck out of him. Not talking about that kind of dad. A good dad, just be a good dad, not a nice dad, not a bad dad. None of these two. Just, that's the kind of thing you should hear from your dad.
You're calling self-improvement gay when you look like sticks and bones.
Damn.
I know exactly. It's not really my opinion, but
what?
It's not your opinion, so you're not smart enough to be able to form your own opinion. You can't go to the gym and figure out what your opinion is. First, you blamed your disease. Now it's the gym is gay.
Gym is kind of gay. Yeah, you see some kind of guys like, oh, sports is gay. You're chasing the ball. Like football is gay. Like, shut up, dude. Shut up. Get into a match. Get into the field and see for yourself.
Are you a virgin, bro?
Yeah.
Like guys who overanalyze things, How is this guy's a virgin? Of course this guy's a virgin.
How are you shocked that women wouldn't want to sleep with you? You're skinny.
Jesus, this sound effect, I simply cannot deal with the sound effect anymore.
You're scared of girls. You watch porn.
My forehead big?
No, you're just pathetic. Nothing is wrong with you. You're just pathetic. You're just a lazy, pathetic young man.
Wow.
And you're blaming everything but yourself.
Roasting.
The gym is gay.
That's the kind of thing you should hear from your dad. Again.
Your pockets.
If you grow up with the kind of mentality, not with the mentality that Strickland has, again, because that can be bad for you. You can turn into a fucking, I don't know, psychopath motherfucker at adulthood because of the traumas that your dad has imposed upon you, right? The way he used to treat you. But on the other hand, like a total absence of that kind of behavior, of that masculine presence at home, at a household, results in such significant flaws in someone's life later in life, right? Especially, and I mean, both men and women.
Pakistani and Somalian, you everything is a problem but you. Okay, I saw you with your shirt off. Let's see you with your shirt off. What's
We
going on?
got a grown, another grown guy, Mikey Brown.
No, you were. I don't know what the hell was.
Oh, he loves to make these guys take their shirt off. Take your shirt off, you know, and get to roast him. I mean, he doesn't need to take the shirt off, bro. He doesn't need to do that. You can spare him from doing that.
No, back there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. How old are you, bro?
33.
You're obese. Step back. Step back. Step back. Goodness, bro.
Yeah.
Your fat is jiggling. Like it has its own area code. Like as you move, your fat is moving with you.
Yeah, these guys are paid to get roasted. It's just brutal.
Let's see the physique, bro.
Okay.
Okay, this is the most normal looking guy so far.
Yeah. You look like doo-doo. Your body looks like shit.
Paternal absence, man. Paternal absence, I'm telling you. I mean, is it paternal or is it paternal?
Paternal, feminine, paternal,
Oh, it's
masculine.
It's paternal. It's not paternal. It's paternal. Paternal absence gets you to to pay for another guy to give you general advice, like, oh, hit the gym and do not be a crybaby and no pain, no gain, you know, and you gotta put as much effort as you can in the gym, you know. You gotta know how to talk to women. You gotta deal with the cards you were dealt, and not try to change something that you cannot change, which comes to, you know, looks maxing, which some people might say like cope. I mean, what you're gonna do? You're gonna rope? You're not gonna even try? Yeah. So I mean, it is the way it is, man. It is the way it is. Yeah, I'm gonna end this video for now. Subscribe to the channel. Peace and out.